Well, it looked like it was a time for celebration. And it wasn't exactly. I want to read the, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back and do some commentary in a moment, but I'll go ahead. Read the 7 first. And it was told Saul that David was come to kill him. Mm-hmm. And Saul said, God hath delivered him into mine hand. Yes. For he is shut in. Gill is that sealed city. It's got a wall around it. For he is shut in by entering into a town that hath gates and bars. And Saul called all the people together to war. Massed himself an army. To go down to Keilah to besiege David and his men. And they're going to set up a siege around the city. Now Saul knows it's a walled city, so he can't. If the city's closed up, he can't get in. But what they used to do for any kind of walled city, and the enemy came against it, they would say, we're not gonna worry about breaking through that wall. You know, I know our ancestors broke down through Jericho wall, but we don't have to do that. What we do is we siege it. We'll siege it. We'll set up our army all around and wait them out. Most of these cities, the wells are outside of the city wall. Gotta come out and get some more. Gotta come out sooner or later. Them supplies inside going to dry up. Then people going to start starving. And they open up the gate with their flying their white flag. They'll open up the gate. And that's Saul's plan. Well, let's besiege them. And he gets himself together an army. Oh my God. And David knew that Saul secretly practiced mischief against him. Now, I don't know. I kept wondering, how did David know? Maybe just because he knows Saul. Maybe it's just that sense of that intimacy that he has with the king, and he understands how his mind works. Or did the Lord give him the revelation of it? I'm not sure, but he says David knew. He knew ahead of time that this would be Saul's plan. But David said to Abiathar the priest, "Bring hither the ephod. Bring it back again. We're going to what's he going to do? Consult the Lord." See, I should make that a test. I leaked the answer, didn't I? Did you follow? Remember? Want to consult the Lord in David's time. I'm talking about in David's time. They go to the ephod, they reach inside that pocket, pull out the Urim and the Thummim, and whatever they do, however it works, they reach and make contact with the Lord. So he says, we got to do that again. Time for the Urim and the Thummim again. We got to get in there. Got to find out what the Lord wants us to do. Bring hither the ephod. Then said David, O Lord God of Israel, thy servant hath certainly heard that Saul seeketh to come to Keilah to destroy the city for my sake. Yes. That's setting the stage. I didn't ask the question yet, but this is the question. Will the men of Keilah deliver me up into his hand? That's the question that he's going to ask. And this is interesting too. Look at this. He asked that question. And then almost as if he wants to back up. Say, wait. Before you answer that, I should ask you to do this question first. Let me ask this question first. Will Saul come down as thy servant hath heard? Maybe this is just a bit of rumor. Maybe Saul's really not going to make it. So I'm going to ask that question first. Will Saul come down as thy servant hath heard? I love that. I love being in prayer and maybe praying for something and realizing, wait, there's something else I got to get first. And God lets me do a redo. Let me ask for that other thing first. Oh my God.
I hear you.
There's not some structure that I got to hit where I got to get everything right perfect before he hears. Amen. Yeah. He's working with me. I'm imperfect.
That's right.
So like David, I can ask the first question. Wait. Let me back up. I got to get clear the other question. There's a preliminary question I got to get out there first. And he knows God will answer. I love that. And the Lord said, now this is what the Lord said. Wait a minute, I missed it. I lost my place. Look at that. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, right. O Lord God of Israel, I beseech thee, tell thy servant. And the Lord said, he will come down. So he answered that additional question first. Yes, you're right, David. What you heard is true. He is going to come down against the city. So then David said, well, will the men of Keilah deliver me and my men into the hand of Saul? Will they break down in the end? Will they actually have to give in? Will being sieged be too much for them? Even though we saved them from the Philistines. Even though the brothers were being jacked up by the Philistines, we came to their rescue. Where was Saul? Saul didn't come to their rescue. He's too busy looking for me. Saul wasn't on the job.
All right. Yeah.
But we came, helped them out of the situation. Now, are they going to reward our good with evil? No, they can't possibly do that, can they? The Lord said, they will deliver you up. Yes.
That's right.
Man a week. They're going to suffer for you? They're going to be starving for you? No, they will deliver you up. They will. But anyway, he gets that sure word. So then David and his men, which were about 600, I don't know how they grew that fast from the last chapter. They were 400, but he's got 600 now. 600 arose and departed out of Keilah and went whithersoever they could go. And it was told Saul that David was escaped from Keilah, and he forbore to go forth. And David abode in the wilderness in strongholds, and remained in a mountain in the wilderness of Ziph. And Saul sought him every day, but God delivered him not into his hand.